encore broadcast of The Michael Savage Show.
Did you hear Paul Newman? I'm never going to use his salad dressing again. Listen to this old quack, this left-wing nut. Listen to clip 34, appearing in a campaign ad trying to raise money for the Democrats like they're the salvation. You hear? You hear the corruption of the Democrats exceeds that of the guys in jail for the Republicans. But this old lefty up there in Connecticut with his salad dressing thinks they're clean as a whistle. Listen.
Hi, Paul Newman here. My wife says that my proudest moment was when I landed on Richard Nixon's enemies list.
Wait a minute, hold on. Is this for real? Does he really sound like that? Don't they have the dignity to just disappear from the stage of life? You know, certain actors came and went. Like you never see Goldie Hawn anymore. Once the Derriere collapsed beyond the irretrievable level, she never showed it. She was smart. She stopped already. You know, she came to power based upon one anatomical power. And once that died, she didn't show herself in public and become a disgrace, except once in a while for some animal cause. All right, you got to let her once in a while. But most of them. Let me talk about other actors who came and went that you don't hear from, thank God. Aren't there a few people that used to be big? For example, who was the guy from Seattle? He wasn't a bad actor, but he had a lot of trouble with drugs. And what was the guy? They found him wandering aimlessly in Malibu, disheveled. Nick Nolte, where is he? Gone. He's not even doing summer stock. He doesn't even do the Catskills. He doesn't even do Hasidic bungalow colonies anymore. He's off the map. He doesn't even go to a Hasidic bungalow colony in July and try to do a revival, starting from the ground, coming back up. Not even Atlantic City. Nothing. He knew when to walk off the stage. I can name others that were once around. Who was the guy that Barbra Streisand was married to? He did like 2 or 3 movies in the 70s. Probably lives in a terrible house, like a ranch house in Los Angeles, that he's ashamed of, that doesn't even have shingles on it. It probably has like rocks on the roof. The ugliest roof ever made in California, roofs with rocks. I don't know how they got away with that. Ugly. God, if you have to live above them. This guy got itched just thinking about it. It's bad enough cedar shingles that can catch fire if you drop a cigarette on it, if you live above it. But you ever live above a house with a roof with pebbles on it? That's the kind of house that Barbra Streisand's ex-husband probably has somewhere in the outskirts of Bel Air, that he paid $12,000 for in 1970 when he was, a hit. You don't hear from him. He's smart. He goes to obscure restaurants. He wears a hat. Doesn't even do summer stock in Hurleyville. He knows not to appear. But there are other guys who just don't stop, like Paul Newman. Here he is again. Now, I swear to God, this is actually Paul Newman. Let's hear it.
Hi, Paul Newman here. My wife says that my proudest moment was when I landed on Richard Nixon's enemies list.
Oh, man, you're far out.
Maybe I was doing something right.
You're wild.
But now I am proud to stand with fellow Democrats fighting the policies of this White House and their policies.
I'm going to bring down the Republicans.
Terrorism, the environment, the economy, they're all making America less strong as a nation.
Oh, get off this show. Get him off this show, this old nut. What is this guy kidding? This guy is so overdue for assisted living. Do they have assisted living in Connecticut? It's only because he has money that he doesn't even know he needs one. Who's up there with this guy? Doesn't somebody tell him how bad he sounds? You know, they have to dredge up Nixon again. The poor guy's been dead for 100 years. They dredge up Nixon again. You got Nixon. Beat up Nixon, Paul Newman. Make yourself sound like you're the real radical, far-out, crazy guy, like the characters you played. It's unbelievable to me. The people who are really the renegades, like me, I'm the real renegades in the media. They don't even understand they're not renegades. They are the establishment, and they're pretending that they're the renegade. Nixon he's beating up on. Unbelievable to me. The environment, the big environmentalist in Connecticut, yeah. He's sure there's global warming. He worships the sun every morning. I'm never going to use his dressing. When I go home, I'm throwing it out. I bought the oil and vinegar once. I never use dressing, to be honest. I don't like dressing. It's like, what do you need dressing for? It's a salad that's good. You don't need dressing. You don't destroy a good thing with bad things. You don't put dressing on a salad. If the salad's fresh and good, you don't need dressing. But I got it because I needed to eat more salad, I thought. And I almost puked from it because I got the oil and vinegar, the wrong one, which had cornstarch and dextrose. Then I got the right one. Now I'm going to throw the right one in the garbage. I'm boycotting Paul Newman's salad dressing because of this. I'll show him.